sad. Like, he's done that to get back at people, and he's tried to innocent people in and played with their emotions, and I think that's the sad part about it.
Yeah, and listen, what Katie does, if she wants to play that voice recording, is entirely up to her. But I don't think it
doesn't need anybody's permission. Rob, give her permission.
Maybe just to ask them, just don't put yourself. Do you know what I mean? You just don't want anyone having something on over you and say, "Oh, you've just played a recording." That's all I'm saying.
No permission.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to drop down anyway, Angie. I'll speak to you later.
The reason I say is he already admitted it. That's why I'm saying it, because there's no cause to play it, really. That's it.
No, it was just out of vengeance of what
not now, anyway, because he has admitted it and he has apologised.
I'm fucking raging.
I'm mad for you. I'm mad listening to the gaslighting coming out of that man's mouth.
2 minutes, Maya.
I can also say Lakeisha.
I am fucking raging at being called a liar. I got up there, I said, what part of what I've just said to you is lies? He still couldn't come at me with a straight answer and saying, well, it's all this, that and the other. He couldn't tell me what part was lies because none of it was lies. That's what he said to me on a phone call. Until the day I pop my clogs, I'll stand. If you ask me in 12 months, I'll tell you what he said to me on a phone call. Barefaced lies, and Angie saying, it's a storyline, it was a joke, everybody move on. How the fuck is that any storyline? How's that a joke? What is funny about cancer? What was funny about setting people up? Making out he's vulnerable, making out he's getting abused, money took off him, he's home used for everything. Whatever in the world is funny about that? Nothing in my book. Nothing in that is funny in my book. I'm sorry, I'm not a liar.
I agree with you. At the end of the day, right, let's just say what he's saying is true. He said he's doing it to get back at people. Kate ain't done nothing to him. You ain't done nothing to him. It's bullshit. He's a barefaced liar, and I'm fuming for you all, Pearl. I am, and I think Kate should play that call.
She is playing it. She's got the screen recording where Rob, the other day, was it yesterday or last night, I can't remember, he gave her full permission to play that call, and yes, she's playing. And if she doesn't want to do it on her own, she can come on here and play it. And yes, I'm behind her. He gave her permission. She's going to play that call.
It's a cheeky, I'm going to swear now, it's a cheeky cunt, guys, you know. When he goes live, do not join his live and give him the clout that he wants. But everybody come to it. He's doing this for clout, and he's trying to get that Lakeisha one clout. It's disgusting. Kate's in the box, Pearl.
Oh, sorry. Mods, can you see? Oh, Katie, just comment, please. I can't even see if where she's at, if she's commenting. Oh, honestly, I am so fucking mad. I swear to God, I am so mad.
I don't think he's lied about cancer, guys. I think he lied
No, I'm not saying he's lied about that, but I'm thinking he's exaggerated it all. He's definitely exaggerated all, but he's definitely not sitting on a platform in front of thousands of people and saying we've told barefaced lies about him. That's one thing he ain't doing. 1,000,000% he's not doing, because listen, I might be one of the biggest Kents on TikTok, and I mean that, and I'll stand by it, and if I am, I am. I don't really care. But one thing I'm not, whether people like what comes out my mouth or don't, I ain't no liar.
No, you're not.
He said them things to me on a phone call, and that is on everything in this world that I love. He said them things to me on a phone call.
Well, he's admitted to doing it. However, he's saying the reason he done it, which makes no sense, right? 2,000 people in this room. Does that make any sense, what he's just said about, I was just getting back at people? No, you weren't, Rob. No, you weren't.
Do you think Lakeisha's made him do it?
Best girl, listen, I'm not being awful. Stop making excuses for him, right? He's up here, he's pulling the wool over everybody's eyes. No, that's not somebody who's scared of anybody, let me tell you that. He would just come off TikTok, he would delete his account, and he would think, fuck this, I'm having nothing else to say. Please, best girl, stop making excuses for him. Let me tell you, they're in it together. They are in it together, and I don't care what anybody says. They are in it together, and I'm not hearing no other way. And just please stop making excuses for him. He's a dirty little rat. He knows exactly what he's been doing. He's admitted they've took a joke too far. It wasn't meant to go this far. So he knows exactly what he was saying.
Yeah.
I completely
you know
agree
what it
with
is,
you.
right, Pearl?
Did someone say he's driving around in a car? Surely to God, if he was like mentally impacted by medication or whatever, he'd have his license removed. People need to see it in the bigger picture, honest to God.
You know what it is as well, Pearl? Sorry, Jenny. The fact that, you know, you've had things going on. Katie and Darren have gone through what they've gone through, and your man thinks it's okay to make fairy tales up about everything that he's gone through with that. Like, that's just wild to me.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
Wild.
Ah, see, he's back in Angie's box again. That's not somebody who's getting controlled. They've come up with whose was Cam 2 and for us? Do you want to put Angie back on again, please?
See, Angie does this. She goes against the grain because if she pleases, so like she's pleasing Rob and Keisha, he gets them.
Oh,
in the
who
box.
was Cam 2 and for me? Well, I've never realised you've dropped from the box.
Angie knows the wrong, but she just
Was it
pleases
Sarah?
people to keep them.
Emma?
That's what she does. In it, Pearl.
Rob?
I know. But listen, everyone has said shit on the set. Let's not forget what everyone else has done. Come on. You know, I'm not saying it's an excuse or anything like that, but all I'm saying is, if you have an opinion, let's just not get personal and let's not call names. That's all I'm saying.
But
and I don't want to lose my box.
But Angie,
Hello, Black Pope.
it is personal though. It's personal to me because my mum didn't have nothing to do with what his friend said. Do you understand that? Yeah? If she said that about your father's grave, would you have it?
Yeah, but that's not Rob, that's Lakeisha.
But he was with her and he said he was going to take her there. When they was in
I didn't know that. Sorry, I didn't know
the
that.
Hare Hills Hotel in Leeds, that crack house hotel with Asher D and that other bum.
Can I ask you a question, Black Pope? Do you
saying,
think
yeah,
Rob's
that-
just
let me finish.
is very easily influenced by
No, he's not easy.
No.
He's a punter. That's exactly what he is, an absolute punter. You're a sleazeball, that's exactly what you are. You know exactly what's going on, you know exactly what you're doing. And it's going to take a grown-ass man like yourself to tell you exactly what you're doing. Show your face, you piece of shit.
Can I just ask a quick question as well? When he was in Pearls, he looked really ill. He had no hair, he had no eyebrows, and he said that he was still going through treatment then. And then
I'm not going to talk on this.
I get that, and I'm not saying that he's not. But now, especially when he was in Ems's last night, he looks completely different. His voice has changed. You can clearly see that it was a shaven head.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the cancer though. Please, I don't want to.
I just think he's being very manipulative, and I think he's using you at the minute, Ange.
I just think he's just owned up to what he's done,
But
why he's
Angie-
apologised. You either accept it or you don't, and that's it.
But Andrew, you're giving them, a point of relevancy on here with him, what actions they've done. Do you understand where I'm coming from? And it's not fair on people like myself, Lou, and Katie, to see him in the box, where we know what's behind him and what he's doing. It's not fair, Andrew, right?
Guys, people are saying, wake up. I am not taking sides, but I'm not going to go in on someone that has cancer or had cancer. I'm not doing that. However, I'm not taking sides. I'm just seeing it from every point of view. He has apologized. He's owned it. I'm not saying you need to forgive him or accept the apologies. That's up to you. All I'm saying is, what do you want now, blood? You know, he has apologized. He's owned up to that.
Okay, Andrew.
You know?
Okay, Andrew.
Whether there's people in his ear, I don't know. Maybe he's
Okay,
completely
Andrew.
responsible. You know, I'm not taking
Listen
sides.
to me, Andrew. You're saying to people to forgive and forget. How can you?
No, I'm not
forgive and
saying
forget?
that. I'm saying that's up to you.
Yeah, but how can you accept that when he's in the box and we know what's behind him? That don't make sense,
Well,
Andrew. It's not
all I'm
fair.
saying is, Black Pope, that's up to you. Either accept it or you don't, or you don't have to accept his apology. I'm just saying what he's done is
No,
done.
it's
You
not.
can't
We're not
wind that
saying
clock.
him. We're saying you because you're putting yourself involved in a situation by having him in.
No, I'm not. No,
If it was
Yes,
Moira
you are.
Angie's name, do you think she'd be this calm?
You are? Oh, definitely not. She'd be flipping.
I just give everyone a platform. Yeah.
Did you ring in the police?
My platform. That's it. And I let everyone have to say.
Okay,
I didn't say
okay.
you are wrong. You are right.
That's the case, You keep on having him in the box, but I'm telling you now, this ain't gonna end well.
But he has also been in Pearl's box.
This ain't gonna end well, love, because I'm not gonna sit here and see him in the box, and know what's going on behind him. So
Paul's
you
reason
sit
isn't
there,
the votes because he's
you
been
sit there,
spoken about
Rob,
any
with
black vote. This
Lakeisha.
is
You sit there, Rob, with Lakeisha and thinks everything's a fucking joke. It's not no fucking joke. I've had enough.
someone said it involves Pearl, but the thing is, Pearl did need to have it on a platform.
You've got no
Pearl
respect
did not
for
need to have it
nobody.
on a platform. I'm not saying she
You've got
can have
no
Rob,
promotions on a
come to
platform.
me for my platform.
Because you're doing it for clout. You're doing it for relevance.
One sec. No. How dare you? How dare you? Let me tell you something, Black Pearl.
That's exactly how you're doing it for clout.
On her platform
He's been kept
twice.
to the box.
Right, twice. She didn't need to box him. She didn't need to put him on the platform.
Yes, I did, because he asked.
She could have said no. She decided to have him on the platform once. And then again today. Did I need to? No, I'm doing my FYP, right? I've not once asked Rob to come in my box. I've not once asked Lakeisha to come in my box. Not once. They can tell you that. And you heard my FYP. I was playing a video. What Miss Red was playing. Miss Red also wanted Rob in her box. So don't sit there saying I'm a clout chaser when Miss Red and Pearl were begging for Rob to get into her box, into their box.
Begging?
I never begged.
I've never begged nobody for anything in my life.
I don't care. But if you're gonna give a go at
Angie, you
someone,
are
then don't.
absolutely vile and disgusting. That's what you are,
Decided to
Angie.
come onto my platform. That was it.
Rob went to Pearl, and Pearl believed the lies he was saying.
No, I have no problem. I have no problem.
No, I get what you're saying as well, but everyone believed that this man.
Don't come at me.
Yeah, everyone believed that this man was a victim. Everyone believed that he was so vulnerable and he was going through the most disgusting thing. And it's all come out that it's all lies. And
Can you
these
share the
people-
live and get your heart measing and any presents you want to send, please? Thank you. I'll profitize off it.
I think he's got a lot to explain for himself and just sitting
Someone
here.
said I messaged this morning. Yeah, I did message this morning. See if you wanted to do an interview. Didn't say
Thank
today.
you.
I said in the future. Absolutely, I did. And so what? I do interviews.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Ange. But looking from other people's perspective.
Box today. They chose to come into my box. And I just want to, I'm one of those that just look at every
thank you.
every angle, every side. That's it. I just have anyone can get into my box.
And the same as anybody can get into mine, and he has to be in my box. But now you're saying that me and Donna were begging him. I've never begged anybody for anything in my life.
No, I do get what you're saying, but I think it's
I
going
ain't
to take
never
more
begged
than just
anybody to get in my box.
Honest, she's so 40-faced, Angie is so 40-faced.
I think because he's been so manipulative over other creators as well. I think people are thinking that he's trying to do the same with you. And look,
I have not had any communication with Rob.
It's absolutely
And neither did I till he involved me.
And he's had a tirade of hassling and shocking things over a period of 4 years to Lakeisha.
What?
4 years of harassment.
Thanks, guys.
Why did he come in the box?
Wow.
He's been harassing. He's got her in proper mental states for 4 years running.
but look at what she's done to him as well. It's not just all one-sided, is it? She's done
He
the
was
most.
just kicking back, but he just destroyed her
Oh,
mentally.
thank you.
Robert, I'm sorry if you've got
Thank you.
cancer.
Uh,
Must be telling my dad died of cancer reported to
Can
him.
we not talk on that, please?
Right, but I think you're mentally unstable. Because every platform you go on and you get pushed a bit, you come on with I'm tired. Oh, I'm this. What you have done is disgusting. I don't know if you have children, but the way you have attacked Katie and Darren is an absolute disgrace. And I pray to God, if there is one, when he looks down on you or you get to them gates that you don't get in. Thank you, Andrew. That's what I got to say. Bye.
Thank you.
Hiya. I'd just like to change the subject a little bit. Can you remember when Ems used to say things when you'd had a drink, didn't you, Rob? And Ems used to tell you to shut up.
Yeah.
Basically, she protected you.
She did.
Now, what I can't get over before we start on this, I can't get over the person I'm going to mention. I can't get over that you know exactly where she lived, because that come out your mouth when you was drunk at Ems, and other little bits came out as well. Now, I am friends with Josie, and Josie's gave me permission to speak to you she wants you to come clean and say that you know about what happened to her dad and you was there. Not that you did it.
Who's dead? Who's dead?
James's dad.
This is going off track now.
Oh,
Absolutely off track. I'm not prepared to go back on things that far.
Yes, it is.
I'm not prepared to go back on things like that from a long time ago.
Because what? Because you've gone by hearsay, Sunshine.
Yeah.
You don't work
It's
with
exactly the same situation.
You're a clout chaser, Sunshine. You just want a platform. That's what you want. Spamming, box.
Yeah, the only thing I can do is come on here and be truthful about things. I know a lot of things about a lot of people, probably like you, Ange.
Sunshine just wants a platform. That's all she wants. She's desperate for the FYP. That's why she's spamming box.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's like I'm being persecuted. I feel that way sometimes. I'm just going to lie down 2 seconds. I've got to get my boots off. What was I going to say now?
And everything people's pulling him up on is what's come out of his mouth.
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking. It will blow over when there's something else.
But I think it's happening, Rob, because you have lies, so people are going to be offended, people are going to be affected by it, and people are going to be triggered in the things that you've lied
You're
about.
not affected, not triggered. Give over.
I have apologised.
No one's affected. Well, no one's triggered.
Yeah, I know.
I guarantee you none of these are affected. I'm sick of people saying they're affected, from creators, they do that with every creator. I'm affected, I'm triggered. Next week, they're sitting there gifting them. Who was affected last
No,
week?
I'm just talking about people felt sorry for him. People believed what he was going through, and people felt.
Oh.
Yeah, listen, I don't think it's right, but what can you do? You either accept his apology or don't.
Angie, put me in the big box, please. Let me show you something.
I can't put anything up about Black Pope, and people can tell you that because I'll get the copy, the copyright.
Oh damn! Because I've got a receipt here. Yeah. What? We'll just.
I'm just giving it a while. That's why I'm not showing anything on my FYP.
Oh, because I've got something here. Yeah, will show you what these people are like. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I put something up the other day and I got straight away a warning.
Well, I've got something here, yeah, what she tried to do with me, because I called her out for being a convicted wrong, yeah? And I've got something here to prove it, right? So, birds of a feather flock together, don't they, Rob, with you and her. And what you're going from me harassing her, when did I harass her? When have I harassed her? She's done more harassment than anybody on here. She's disrespecting people's kids that are not here today. She's disrespecting people's parental skills that she knows nothing about. So how the hell have we harassed her? We just brought an awareness towards who she is on here and what she's been doing. And she's been racist as well. I mean, how can you sit there and say that anybody's being racist? She's been more racist than anybody on here. She was racist towards Torian by saying that Torian eats with the hands. So how the hell can you have her in here? About harassment.
Angie, can I just say...
Is that Tesco's receipt?
Can I just say, Angie, that you can't say that people aren't affected and thingy with what he's done. I sat and watched my best friend 3 months ago pass of stage 4 cancer, and it was the most horrific thing I ever saw. So what he has done and lied about is...
He's already explained that. It was the, he got it wrong.
No disrespect, Ange. Explaining it or not, it still affects people that have actually watched their loved ones, their children, my ex-husband, he was my best friend. And I watched him go from stage 1 to stage 4 in a matter of weeks. And then he passed. So
I'm sorry about that.
Thank you. To make that up and say those things, it does affect people. I mean,
My baby, 1 minute, Emma, 1 minute. Firstly, I just want to say to anybody in the comments that is affected by this, I am truly sorry what you're listening to now. And my heart goes out to each and every one of yous. But as far as nobody's affected, Angie's bang out of order for saying that, because I think this illness here affects everybody in some way, shape or form. Everybody. So I'm apologising for anybody that's feeling affected in here listening to this. And another thing, like, please, if you've followed this man through feeling sorry for him, please, my advice to you, go and follow them. Don't go in and don't watch them and don't listen to more shit that's coming out of the mouth, because this is on another level. And I cannot believe Angie, when she purposely sometimes comes out and says, I've done it to affect everybody. So it's either one or the other. She knows when she does things, she affects people. So how can she sit there and say he's not affecting people? I'm apologising for anybody that's affected in it. Sorry, my Emma. Go on, me baby.
Yeah, but I thought my father had grade 1 until I found out it was
I thought it was stage.
You know the difference, and you know the stages.
No, but I don't know. Listen, you got stage 1-4, you got grade 1-4. There's so many all these different words, and I'm like. But listen, you didn't got to take it for what. Listen, I'm not defending anyone just because I'm just saying I just don't want to go into something.
Yes, you are, Angie. You're very much defending him.
I agree, Pearl. She is offended.
She's very much, yeah.
It said grade or stage, it just said 4 league.
No, but that's why he thought it was. He thought from what it said on that letter, it said grade.
Stop covering up for him.
I know the meds. Bring it back, let me see.
PRADS, hang on, what did that? PRADS 4 is just an indication of cancer, not a diagnosis. I just wanted to come up to say, because I know you all love how I give my opinion. I just wanted to say, I think that all of this is really fucking weird. I think the whole thing's weird. I think all the people involved are weird. And I think everyone...
I think you're weird.
Yeah, but I'm a cool weird like you. But I think everyone needs to I haven't watched it all because I find it really boring, but I saw some things where people were like, oh, people are ringing me and threatening me. We'll block them then.
You know what the thing is, Alicia, you know, I find it weird. It's like, you know, we've all said shit and done shit. I'm not agreeing that what Rob has done, but what's done is done, you know.
Yes, you are.
Blood, it's just like he's apologised, you either accept what you don't. If you don't want to watch him, block him. It's that simple.
If he's still friends with her, there's still going to be weird shit going on because she's one of the strangest characters I've ever come across on this app.
I don't really know much about her,
but I think justice for Katie and Darren, and justice as well for Black Pope, if I'm honest, with the shit that she's done to him. But yeah, I just think you're all fucking weird.
I'm not weird.
No, you're not weird, Baz. You're cool. You've got face tattoos.
Leanne said she's going to ring you and scream at you, Elisa.
I'll block her.
And say that it does affect people what he's said and what he's claimed. You know, it does affect, especially those that have genuinely lost people with stage 4 cancer, because not all stage 4 cancers.
I'm going to give it a
cure.
Yeah, it's a letter, so it should be all right. I'm trying to screenshot it because I'm nosy.
I'm waiting for her to have a mental breakdown the first time somebody mentions her dad, and let's just say, well, it's just a storyline, it's just a plan. Just go along with it, Angie. You're not really affected, are you?
I can't see anything.
No.
What's that? So it doesn't say anything about this cancer.
What's that say? I'm giving you a blood work.
A prognosis.
Error blood samples, that's what
Oh, there you go. That's the word there, carcinoma. Carcinoma, yeah, that's
a prognosis. It's not a diagnosis.
It's not a diagnosis. Basically, it's like when you go for a kidney diagnosis.
Thank you, everybody.
You think I'm stupid, Rob?
But Rob, if you are poorly, I do hope that you get better.
Yeah.
But stop doing weird shit on the internet.
No, I mean, to shave your eyebrows and shave your hair off and say that it's because of the cancer is awful.
I think it said prognosis, you lot. But regardless, I don't really want to question someone's illness or not. I just want to say, how fucked up all of this is and how deep it goes, and just immediately stop.
Yeah.
So what does prognosis mean then, instead of, what does that mean?
Generally lost people.
Emma, let's just mute that 1 second, me baby, please. Thank you. What does prognosis mean? possible. Right. So it wasn't even like confirmed. See, this is what I'm saying. Wow.
That is unbelievable if that's true.
So listen, if that letter, what he's going to show later is a prognosis, whatever it is, how can it not be like a confirmed diagnosis if he was having all his treatment, what he said he's had? How can that be? I don't understand it. Every time you listen, every time you're listening to things, yes, but if he hasn't had if it's a prognosis, my best girl, right, and he has to have a confirmed diagnosis to get the treatment, and then you only ring the bell when the treatment's finished. Nothing's making sense.
He did say he had so many biopsies done, so obviously they've done the investigation, it's come back with prognosis, and I'm presuming that they've done biopsies, and then further from the biopsies it's indicated, you know, that cancer's present in his body, and therefore he's had treatment.
Right.
There's an informed prediction of what.
Because the only letter he's pulling up, the only letter he's pulling up is the prognosis one. He's read that out a few times today. I don't know. I'm just fucking dumbstruck with it.
The prognosis is like where if they've said to you, right, you've got this and that, and the prognosis will be what they think will happen. Say, like, if we do this, the prognosis is likely to be this.
But Jenny, let me try and tell you what I can't understand, right? If you go to a doctor's and they send you to the hospital for anything, you get a letter back as well as your doctor gets a letter back. So why hasn't he got that letter for a start off? That's what I can't understand. Why is he not reading that letter out? What's led on to all of these other things? He's reading something what's saying a prognosis. When he's been to the hospital for anything done, like me with me eye, they thought I had a stroke, they come back, I got the letter, as well as my doctor's got the letter. This is what I'm trying to explain. I can't understand how he's not got the diagnosis, what happened with that letter that would have went to his doctor. He also would have received that. Why has he not got that letter to show? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I understand what you're saying. I know what you mean, because when I've just gone through it with my nephew now, because like I said, my nephew's he's having it removed and his lymph nodes and stuff on the 20th. When he started off with it, we've seen these shadows, these polyps or whatever they're called anyway, in your bowel. I don't know all these big words. So we're going to take it out for a biopsy, blah, 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 blah. And then we was asking, what could it be? It could be nothing, it could be something. Anyway, in the end, he had 3 biopsies. 37's unreal. I don't know anybody that's ever had 37 biopsies, but anyway. Then, like you say, Pearl, he got a letter which was sent through the computers to the doctor, but then he also got a letter to bring home, as well as his cancer, you know, the Maximilian letter, you know, with all the help that you can get once you've been diagnosed with it and stuff. He should have all them letters. You get all them letters.
This is what I'm saying to you. I got these letters when I was having bits of things. I was having the brain scans and everything. Every letter the doctor got, I got the same report back. So why did he not show them for?
If he was diagnosed with it, he would have had all the letters with, it's called patient plan, I think it's called. And it tells you, like, obviously, it's the same operation that he said that he's having, that my nephew's having at 20. Well, that he said he's had. My nephew's having at 20. If it's not 4 hours long, and it's done by
See,
Theo.
I don't know, and I don't know if there's anybody in the comments that can confirm this. I didn't think you were allowed that many biopsies in a year. I didn't think you were allowed that because, I don't know, I'm not going to swear to it, but I think that's really off the scale.
So my nephew's 30, but he's got problems, so he's not very... He doesn't understand things when you're talking to him. So like when I went and I knew there was something, like the last time I went in the room and there were so many different people there. And when they were saying it to him, I had to stop him and say, right, can I say it in the words that my nephew's going to understand? Because I've always been a mum kind of figure.
Yeah.
Can I explain it to him and he was adamant from when we walked out of that door that day, he was adamant, no, I'm not having an operation. So then they said, right, we're going to give you another I can book you in, pencil you in for the 20th. We're going to give you another face-to-face appointment in a week's time, so you've got time to go home, think about it. Because like I was saying to the doctor, he doesn't understand what you're saying. You're overfilling his head.
Sarah Lou, 1 minute. JP, he didn't. He's just said he had 37 of them, every one up his back end, and they were all painful. That's what he's just said on the live before.
You can't have them. This is what I'm trying to get to. So, when my nephew was saying to because there was a surgeon in the room with us, because he had a surgeon, somebody from Maximilian Cancer, they had a few people there. When he was saying, I'm not having the operation, then they said, right, the other option is to have it checked. In the first year, you can have 3 of them where they put the thing up your backside.
There you go. I knew you couldn't have all of them.
After the first year, if you've got cancer, you can have 3 in the first year. After the first year, you can only have 2 a year. You can only have them every 6 months apart because it's something to do with the stuff they put in your body or something.
So there you go. There's another lie.
So, and that is 1,000%. And I'll send somebody who I know I can trust, like Miss Red or Pearl.
Miss Kay is saying she works in radiology. Can she come in?
Who?
Miss Kay.
Miss Kay. Mods, will you put Miss Kay in every time I'm going to the list? There's nobody there. Can somebody pop Miss Kay in, please?
You can only have so many of them done, and 37.
Hello.
Hi.
I work in radiology and they don't take that many. They'll do the biopsies and then they will make the reports, but it does take about, I would say, 6 weeks for it to come back.
Yeah.
A letter will go to your doctors and a letter will go to you.
Exactly.
They're not saying that you've got cancer. They are testing it. Because I've been put on a 2-week pathway because I had a suspicious lesion on my liver.
Mm-hmm.
And they said to me that we need to do, obviously, scans, and all my colleagues helped me. And yeah, so basically he's just lying. It's all lies.
Sorry, Miss Kay, somebody's just put in the comments there that he could have had 37 different biopsies took at one time.
They wouldn't take 37 at one time, sorry.
I was just going to say, but he has just been on a live, somebody will have that screen recording where he's just said 37 times that went up my back passage and it was painful, very painful.
That's an endoscopy.
Yeah, but they wouldn't even do 37 of them.
No, my friend had an endoscopy and she had 8 little bits taken. And she said it was a little bit painful, but it was fine.
Yeah,
so I think he is lying, and I think Keisha or whatever her name is to do with a lot of this.
Everything you're saying, nothing's making sense.
No, nothing's making sense. He's lying because Keisha, when I listened to it on Delusive Angie's, she said that he had 24 biopsies, but he's saying 34. So
I'm sorry for talking over you. Donkey have just messaged me some information, but I'm a bad reader. So Donkey, if you want to hear, send it to World of
Just tell him to jump up and read it out.
Jump up on here, Donkey. I don't think you like to speak more.
And I'm not being funny. I'm sorry. This is the last thing I'm going to say. This is the last thing I'm going to say. Sorry. When they do the biopsies, they actually give you pictures.
Yeah.
Where they have taken the biopsies.
Yeah,
so you need to ask him for the pictures and the report because they will send it all to him.
Can you remember, everybody, when I had to go and have mine done?
I've got them all.
When I had to go and have mine done, can you remember when I showed you my stomach ones and then the other ones, the bottom end of the bowel, and I showed you them on live because they do send you they do send you them photos, and my letter that come off the doctors, I showed you that because didn't I put my address out there at the same time? I showed you that letter I got off them, but I also showed you, and it's like a little photograph with ever so many photos on the page, and I showed you on the live, this is what they've found, and this is what they've seen, and I've just said it looks weird, but I was showing everybody, so 1,000,000% you get everything that goes on in the hospital, what your doctor gets, you also get.
You have to, and you can also request all of your medical history from your doctors, and they have to give it to you. They can't deny it.
Exactly, and that's what I said, nothing at all. What he has said over yesterday, this morning in mine, and definitely not in Angie's, is ringing true. I'm sorry, and whoever says I'm bad for questioning that, there is nothing ringing true.
No, you're speaking facts, Pearl, and I'm going to drop down. Thank you for letting me up.
Thank you very much.
Up last night in Ems's live when he said, when Ems said to him, because Ems kept tripping him up, And I'm glad she did it, really, because she had Katie's back 100%. And she said, so why did you come on live and tell me? Do you remember in December when everybody was worried about him and he'd been right? So she questioned him on that, and she said, why did you tell us all that you couldn't ring the bell? So then he said, I was diagnosed in March. I rang the bell on the 16th of December. And then in the next breath, he went, and I can't ring the bell, so I'm ringing it in January. So Emma went, well, hang on, you just said you rung it on the 16th of December and you've got a video. But now you're saying that you're ringing it in January. So which are you doing?
There's 3 different dates. He said it, and there's videos out there to prove it. Emma, do me a favour. Put Angie back on, please.
World of Jenny.
The names I got called by Rob, I never once insulted him.
Inbox donkey.
And, you know, it just goes to show his mentality when he has to go in at a
Can you get your heart me's in, please? And nobody without a heart me in the box.
When you brought up that diagnosis, your diagnosis there, Rob, I'm just asking out of curiosity, is that a form of skin cancer?
No.
That's kind of come back in another place?
No. I don't know. I'm not sure. That's
just me being curious.
That's the name they give it. So I just, I just sit on the.
So have you not spoke to any of your doctors at all?
I've had telephone calls with them.
Wow, do they have a face-to-face meeting with you?
Once they did when I changed my mind from having the operation, removing the prostate, which is a surgical procedure. I just wanted it out of me. I was adamant that I wanted it out of me. And because I just didn't want it inside me. If it was cancerous, I didn't want it inside me. But then people told me about the outcomes of having that procedure done. It's very, very invasive, and it's a 4-hour operation.
Yeah, but then at that time, they would have told you whether it was stage 4 or not.
Yeah, you should have been.
They would have told you if it was stage 4 or not at that time.
Yeah, I should have been. I should have been informed more. I was just dazzled by it at the beginning. I've already explained this, and I don't want to keep going on.
But I'm going through something myself. I don't want to get into it, but I've seen my consultant every month, and my operation's coming up on the 3rd of March, and I've seen my consultant.
I'm shutting it down now. We're not talking about.
Because Angie knows he's talking full of fucking shit, and she's back to liar.
More about that. Does anybody have any more questions? Otherwise, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you going to still do a live tonight, Rob?
If I've got the energy, I will do. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So make sure you get enough sleep. Thank you, Annie.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
It was harsh. I don't want anyone to talk.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Can I give my opinion or no? Let me shut up.
Okay.
You'll get kicked.
Yeah, I'll get kicked to be sharp.
I love how Angie's shutting it down because she knows he's telling lies and he's tripping himself up at every given chance. Wow, Angie.
Thanks, Anne.
Have you got a new dressing gown?
No, it's what's in my indoor dressing gown.
Do you have an outdoor one? What's your outdoor one?
There's something wrong.
Jacket. My jacket. This isn't just for the house.
Rob's left now. I don't know if you still want me to screen record.
There's something not adding up there.
No, you can stop it now, my Emma, if he's gone. And Angie shut it down there because she even realised he was slipping up on more lies than enough. Angie, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. And like I said, I've sat and my mind is going other places, whatever. He was told, and if he was given bad news like that, he would have been sat in a room. They would have asked him to bring somebody else with him. And then he would have been spoke to a consultant, not off a nurse, that he was told he had stage 4. It wouldn't have been off a nurse. He'd have spoke to his consultant, and it wouldn't have went on for that long. The lies that keep rolling off his tongue, the fucking lies.
Pale, I've just done you something.
I know I can't get it because I'm on here.
I think that's the information people.
Well, I'm going to jump back in the comments.
Thank you, Maya. Thank you for that.
Right, everybody's telling me you need that.
No worries. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Everybody's telling me you need that, Pearl.
Is there nobody else you can send it to on WhatsApp so they can come up and read it out?
Right there. Let me send it to.
You've got my WhatsApp, haven't you?
Right. Right there. I don't know your number. Let me know what to do with it.
Jenny, send her a message a minute so she knows it's you.
I
Or
haven't
whoever
saved
said
her
it.
number. Jamie's got my number saved.
1 second.
Ratcatcher?
It doesn't ever.
I think you're absolutely right, Pale. He'd have not have left that appointment without knowing exactly what was going on, because they wouldn't have
The
allowed him if he
consultant
was
would have had to
confused.
sit down and speak to him.
Yeah, and he'd
and
have
in
known
terms
exactly
he understood
everything.
it as well. I'm backward, but I know that. And that's what I said, all these fucking lies. And Angie knows perfectly well he's being caught out many times on that live with his lies. And for whatever reason, she's fucking protecting him. Shame on you, Angie. And it's nothing to laugh about. That's one thing, that illness is nothing to laugh about. And the only one that was getting any clout out of that today, darling, was you. You, Delusive Angie, you were getting the clout. Nobody else. Of course, because Keisha was bigging up, you're the only one, Angie, there hasn't been biased, this, that and the other. And let me tell you something else. The only reason Angie's backing him there, she's terrified because all of her accounts keep getting took. That's the only reason she's backing him there. But she still wanted him in for the fucking views.
Ratcatcher, can you come and green screen that? I don't understand all of that. Because that says different again to what he's been saying today.
Right.
Somebody will have to come up because I don't understand anything. Sorry, everybody, keep having me little...
Let Kim up, please. I've just sent it to Kim.
Kim.
Gangster Granny, yeah.
There's nobody in the box.
Okay, yeah.
Hello, darling.
She's here.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Pelmet Sweet. You're all
Hi,
right.
my Kim. I'm good at you. So what is it? What's been sent now?
I can't, like, my reading's horrible, but everybody keep telling me to show you.
Right, Kim, are you good at reading?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
pretty good.
Can everybody mute up while she reads it? Because your mic's very low, Kim.
Hang on, love. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better, yeah.
Right. From the top, it says, Rob's been told... Oh, sorry. I'm reading it wrong. Been told read 4 lessons, and unfortunately, they'd have already classed it as a summit. I can't read that word, unfortunately. Do you want me to screenshot it?
It might be best screening it.
All right, listen, what I'll do, I'll go on here. Hang on. Take the notes of me, I'm not feeling good today. Right,
All
put me
right.
on big screen, Pearl.
Uh,
Can you read it?
oh, no. Is there anybody that can get this and read it properly? Because none of us is good with fucking reading and writing. We all not full shillings.
I'll read it out if you put it up. Being told RAD's 4 lesions, and unfortunately, they have already classed it as chronic.
Right, and then this... Oh,
Oh my God.
sorry,
I was still reading
Jen.
the top one, babe. I was still reading the top one.
Hang on, let me sit up properly. Wait a minute.
The dates, what dates are on it? I know I can't green screen, Ratcatcher.
Go on, let me try and green screen it. I'll come back.
Isn't it terrible? It's going through 27 of us to get one fucking message and we're all backward.
So, yeah, I can send it to Kate and she can green screen 2 seconds.
11:02. See, we don't play at being backward, we really all are.
Kate, message my number so you come to the top.
You think we play at this? We really don't. It just comes natural to us.
Where's Jamie?
Who's saying accept me?
Accept me, Ratcatcher. I see.
There we go. Right.
Thank you. Do you want me
Hi,
to
can
read
you
it?
read it out?
Yeah.
Right,
So
wait a
the-
minute till I put you in the big box. Sorry.
So the first one says, I think it's the timeline as well that's important. Been told RADS, so maybe radiation, 4 lesions, unfortunately. They have already classed it as chronic, unfortunately. That's the first one, and that's on the 6th of June. Or
Just
6th
been
of
checking
June.
on that as well. Wait.
So that's bad, isn't it, chronic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's replied to someone else. Very true. Have been on hormones and that since I was diagnosed end of March. Tiredness is the thing I hate, and hot flushes and achy bones. And that's on the 11th of December, the 26th of November. And another one in June, which says, just waiting for biopsy results, which should be within the next few days. It's just a waiting time at the moment. Thanks for your concerns, KTS. Very much appreciated. Big heart. And then there's a picture. Let me see if I can get on the green screen the picture.
Yeah, but everybody, this is him sending messages to people. So this is what he's putting into people's mouths.
Right, I'll try and green screen. I'm not the best at this. Camera.
But I think there's all different dates. That's the point, Pearl. I think he's give so many people different dates.
Hold on, because I've got something here as well on FYP News Flash it was 1 day ago, and on the 20th of January, he's wrote in the comments of a live or on the comment of some sort of video, I was living my best life, now it's changed, it's absolutely awful. Being told today they have found it on my liver, and I thought after ringing the bell I'd be on my way back. I will pray for you, God bless. So he's saying on the 20th, I swear to God, it's here.
So he's just told us today he's still waiting for things to come back about the liver, but yet he's already... When was this?
He said that I've been told today they have found it on my liver. This was on the date on it says the 20th of the January, and it's on his video. He's wrote on his own video, replying to somebody else. I can show that right there.
You know, when you get diagnosed with cancer, like even from the doctor, you go straight to the hospital and then you get diagnosed.
Can I just stop everyone 1 second?
Yeah.
The date on that there, the 20th of January, he states about he's just been for a scan, whatever, on his liver. Why was he sat on a live yesterday saying the same thing? Right? He had just been for a scan and he had been told there's anomalies or whatever that's shown up on this scan. Also, in the comments, people are saying about hormones. Now, what happens, especially with men and the prostate cancer does feed off testosterone. So what they do, they administer testosterone blocking injections to block the hormone to reduce the growth of the cancer. That's what the hormone blockers are that he would have been
told today that they found it on his liver. He's saying on the 20th, he said that he's clear. He's been saying, he said, did he not say that he's clear?
Yeah.
No, in the last day or so.
Yeah,
But he said on the
he's
20th
clear.
of January they found it on his liver.
So is that him sending comments to somebody else there, messages?
That's on his video. Do you know the way it says creator? That's how you know it's him as well. It says creator, that's his video. And he's replying to somebody on his video that wrote on his video, and he's replying now on the 20th of January.
There's something not right.
Saying that they found it. It says, I was living my best life, now it's changed. It's absolutely awful. Being told today they have found it on my liver. And I thought after ringing the bell, I'd be on my way back. I will pray for you, God bless.
Wow.
But he stated yesterday when he was sat in a box that he had just been for an appointment and had a scan on his liver. So what date
And
is
he
it?
was waiting their results. That's
What
it
date
says
is
He
it?
just said he was getting Angie's as well.
I read that comment there as they found it. He said they found it on my liver. It's
This
and I thought
picture
I
of
was
the
in the queue
bell.
after ringing the bell.
This picture of the bell is him meant to be ringing the bell. Now that looks very much like Lakeisha to me in the reflection of the bell. But this is on his page, from his page.
Hi guys, hope you're all good.
Hi, Adele.
Can't see it.
You need to excuse me because I'm a bit high rated. I'm literally like, that man has got my blood absolutely boiling, by the way. So he showed the letter that there's been lesions found, and it says on it that it's grade 4 lesions found, and it says on it prognosis. That is not a diagnosis of it, of the cancer to start off with. Yes, they might have gave him some radiation and things like that to kind of help and try and prevent it to be cancer. I mean, my mum's just went through absolute hell getting diagnosed with this. And when
Del, I said the same thing this morning.
It's
in
not this
regards
sort
to-
but a different type, and it's like blood cancer, so it'll never go away. So it's not like stage 4 or anything like that. But I mean, she's healed that the new, but it's obviously something we're always going to need to look out for. So when she got diagnosed, straight away she got letters home with a diagnosis, exactly what medication they would be giving her, every single side effect of it, the time scale of every single bit of treatment. She's seen the specialist every 2 weeks. She went to chemo every second week. Every week she got bloods done and she got a PICC line washed. And none of this has been said by Robert. He said he's seen the consultant once. And that was when they said he needed surgery for the prostate cancer, but he declined the surgery. So therefore that's why he got the chemo. It is absolutely astonishing. And then I've actually unfollowed Angie because I can't believe that woman sat there and backed that man up. Yes, Angie said whatever about cancer, but that was a joke when she was drunk and whatever, and as she explained it, whatever, nobody agrees with it. But Robert, this is targeted to these young women. Robert was in Ems's live, right? Let's look at the time scale. He was in Ems's live. He got revealed for being the way he was. Ems didn't want nothing to do with him. So then he went on to that other group's live. They then realised how creepy he was as well. So then he gets scapegoated away for them and he went back to Ems. And then he went into this new group. And again, notice, see when this is kicking off, who did Robs go back to last night, everyone? I think you'll find this Ems. He's using these young women. So then, with the whole cancer thing as well, he's turned round and said, right, I was due to, what he said was when they came out in January was, I was due to ring the bell, but they found it on my liver, and that means I can't ring the bell. Now, they wouldn't have told him he was due to ring a bell if they were waiting on scan results. Because my mum got fully scanned, got her last chemo, got fully scanned, and then she got her results and said, right, it's clear for now, so therefore you can ring the bell because there's no cancer in your system for now. Like I say, my mum's got blood cancer. She's been filtered out with chemo, right? So that's a pile of crock and all. So they'll not turn around and say to you, listen, by the way, you can ring that bell, but we'll wait and see what your results show.
He's just said he hasn't seen a doctor.
Liver cancer. It's a shadow on his liver. It's not liver cancer.
But he's just confirmed he hasn't seen a doctor.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, Peril. So listen, he went to Ems and played at the poor, oh, I just care for my mum, right? So that Ems would take him in. This man's got a infatuation on young, vulnerable women. Let's be honest here. He's got a fascination on young, vulnerable women. He came into your live today, Peril, and he thought he was going to get away with it. As soon as he realised Todd and the new, they're all clicking on, he jumped. But the reason he's sitting in Angie's is because Angie's sitting there and going, no.
Yeah.
And that's why he's sitting and he's calling everybody else a clout chaser. And then he turns around and goes to somebody in the box, we don't care what you say, we don't care about your man's cancer. Are you sending gifts? Are you following? Don't think so, you clout chaser. Who do you think you're talking about? He's here and he's on Angie's live to line up thousands of people to sit on his live tonight. He'll be in Ems's back kitchen at the weekend. I can guarantee you that, to sit there and play Poor Me. And he'll drag that lassie right the way down, because she's the most vulnerable she has ever been right now. Rob left Ems and taking been abusing that woman. Sorry, I know I love TikTok. Take advantage of that woman. Ems isn't innocent, but he wasn't innocent in that neither. We all need to remember this is a grown man. Man.
Can we just Ratcatcher, are you wanting to show something, me baby?
This is a
Does
reflection
anybody
of the
have
bell.
a live from
But,
yesterday?
Wait 1 minute, Candyman. You
Sorry,
what?
Paula.
Ratcatcher. Wait, I'll put you in the big. Oh, Mods, will you put Ratcatcher in the big box, please? Because I don't know how you do these fucking boxes.
Does anybody have the live from yesterday where he sat in the box and stated clearly on that live he has been to an appointment that day and they found something on his liver and they are waiting for results? Right? Play that live if you can get hold of it and then compare it to what's been said and the dates. The man is talking absolute
End of
bollocks.
treatment, cured for now. That's what I said.
That is
No,
definitely
that they're
Keisha.
cured for
1
now.
minute,
The
everybody. 1
bell.
minute.
That's Keisha in the
Sorry.
Right, let's
Yeah.
let Ratcatcher explain about this fort. That's the bell. So it's
So this
Keisha
is-
in the bell.
Yeah, and this is when he said he'd rung the bell and couldn't have spent it with anyone better. So
Now
that's
she said she
reflection.
wasn't with him ringing the bell.
But that
So
doesn't look
how
like
can
Rob.
she be in that photo of the bell? And that's come out of her mouth and his mouth. And this is what I'm saying. She wasn't his friend for 12 months. She didn't go to his. He was invited for Christmas and he invited her to go and ring the bell, but she couldn't. But she's been with another friend going through the same procedure. Yes, going through the same procedure. Now that's Keisha on the photo. So it's on her clips. So these are the photos that's getting showed. Why is
These
Keisha
are on
in the
Rob's.
photo if she wasn't with him when he rung that bell? I'm sorry. There you go. Proved in a fucking second.
It's
These
all
are on
lies.
Rob's.
It's all lies. It really is.
you go
So
then
that's the
on
bell
colleges?
photo, what is shown.
This is the urology investigation unit. This was from Rob's page, and this is the 5th, the 30th of the 5th. So January, February, March, April, May, isn't it? And then I'll just show you one.
It's
But
triggered
come on,
so
let's
many
be real.
people.
We can all go to a hospital, right?
And
It's
take
an
pictures
open
at every
public
ward.
building.
Exactly.
We can all go to any hospital and walk around taking photos of signs on
Course.
walls and doors.
100%.
And this
I
one
agree with
was-
you.
No, but what nobody's picking up on, they've openly said Keisha was not with them when she said he invited her for Christmas and then he invited her to go and ring the bell with him. She couldn't make none of them occasions. So why is she in that bell in that photo? Because she was with one of her friends ringing the bell
So
who
you're
had the
sharing their
same
videos.
complaints.
Exactly. Pearl, I've had cancer. I've had chemotherapy twice, and they would have had him straight in. He's chatting shit. Trust me, he's
There
chatting.
is so much information is missing out if it was genuinely cancer. There might have been querying cancer. I'm not disputing that. They might have given, there's some people
Nobody's
that's getting
saying
querying cancer.
nobody, Adele, is saying he hasn't had some kind of this illness.
Yeah, it's the
Nobody's
fact that he came on
saying
and
that.
said it was stage 4. Yeah.
Nobody
Did
is
anyone
saying
notice
that.
in Angie's live though that there was another delusive Nikki that came in and was sitting there saying how she had one kidney that was stage 5 cancer and another kidney that was stage 1 and 2 end of life cancer? That's impossible as well.
Oh, God.
See,
Well,
the
anyways.
things that everybody's saying to cover for this man as well, it is ridiculous. There is no
You know
such
that
thing as
Rosemary
stage 5
Centre?
cancer.
That Rosemary Centre, it's in Preston, that cancer thing, because I live in Preston. And I can't remember the lad's name that goes on Keisha's live, and he's just come out of hospital.
Again.
He's not long been out of hospital, and she said in the live the other night that her and Rob had been visiting him in Preston hospital, in hospital in Preston. He'd had cancer.
There you go. But you know,
Sorry.
Was there no dates on them photos?
If you big box me, there's a date on this photo as well. And this is the day.
Just read it out. What date's on it?
It was around Christmas
because
time.
this is him with Lakeisha celebrating.
What date?
30th of the 5th. 30th of May.
There you go, the 30th of May. Celebrating. So how... Oh.
Sorry.
Sorry, Angie, can I just say as well, sorry, I'll drop down after this because I feel, like I say, I'm high rated. There's somebody said in the comments you don't get stage 5 cancer. No, I'm actually on Google, same as what Angie did. Stage 5 cancer is not a standard medical term for cancers, which typically only goes up to stage 4. It is genuinely not possible to have stage 5 cancer. So no, you don't get stage 5 cancer. Stage 4 means that it's end of life, and then it will eventually, your organs will fail, but you don't get stage 5. But anyway, thanks for having me, and I just wanted that to get
You're welcome. Thank you, Maya Dillon. Sorry for what you're going through.
There's people out there suffering for the rest of their lives and their families, and he's doing this.
My heart goes out to you, Adele, and God bless you.
Thank you. Bye.
Pearl, one of my friends now, I've just sent me some pictures off Google, and it looks exactly the same as the picture what Rob got up as the door, as the one that Google got on.
Somebody, loads of people, my best girl, said, listen...
Best girl, if you send it to me, WhatsApp, I've WhatsApped you, I'll put it up.
WhatsApp me, because I don't save numbers.
It's just one lie after the other.
The photos just a minute earlier.
And in my opinion, Angie knows he's took the piss out of everybody, and that's what she was covering for him for. Now she's playing a game for gifts because she's got all of her views in there, someone's just said. Do you know what I mean? It's sick. And then she said we clout chasing and we using it and nobody's affected. Do they realise, like, what they are saying?
Do you know what, Pearl? He just showed his paperwork, and she said, I don't want to... like when Black Pope was going to show something of it, like about him, she wasn't allowing it. She said, no, I'm not going to allow it. But she allowed Rob to show paperwork. So what's good for one's good for the other, no?
So, you know, when he goes on his live tonight, anybody that's in there, ask him to show, like, the dates and, like, to cover everything else, but put his name on there then. If it was his
He's not going to do a live, Pearl. He's been saying it all week. He's going to do a live at night, and he's not
Yeah, he's been saying it for a couple of weeks now.
Even the kid is playing games.
He's playing my game.
1,000,000%, best girl, 1,000,000%, but they're ripping everybody else in with it and saying everybody else is a barefaced fucking liar. Is that the Google image?
It's affected now. It's affected so many people.
And
about so many different things. And people's reaching out now who's lost parents and families members with cancer. Yeah.
I'm still going through remission. And that's 30 years on. So he's chatting shit, trust me.
Sorry, Ratcatcher, what's this photo about?
This is when he's saying that the same as when he's rung the bell. Stage 4 cancer. Yeah.
Right. So where's the Google one at? Have you got the Google one? What Best Girl sent you?
Best Girl's just messaged.
Right, Pearl, I'm going to have to jump down it box because I have got to go and do some shopping, otherwise I'm
Okey doke, thank you,
I'm at the door now.
No worries, I'll be in the chat anyway.
Okey doke, thank you.
At the door.